Hi everyone!
Welcome back to another English learning video. Do you want to understand English words faster? Do you want to train your brain to speak English more easily? Then this video is just for you. Today we're going to practice English using a special method. It's called the shadowing technique. Here's how it works. I will tell you a beautiful story sentence by sentence. First, listen carefully to each English sentence. Then, repeat the same sentence after me, just like a shadow following a person. Try to copy the sound, rhythm, and emotion of each line. This will train your brain to think in English and speak more naturally. Are you ready to try it? Let's begin our story practice.
My name is Emil Pereira. And this is a story about the day I went to the library. It changed my life forever. I am 24 years old. I live in Colombo City. I work at a small software company. Every day is the same. Wake up, go to work, come back home, sleep. Nothing exciting happens in my life. But one Thursday, something very special happened. That morning, I woke up with great excitement. I wanted to read a new book. I had no books at home. So I decided to go to the city public library. The library was a big old building. There were many trees around it. It was a very peaceful place. I went inside. Inside, there were thousands of books. The smell was wonderful. The smell of old paper. Everything was quiet. People did not talk much. They only read books. I started walking between the bookshelves. History books, science books, poetry books. Then I saw her. She was standing near the corner shelf. She was a beautiful girl with long black hair. She wore a white blouse and blue skirt. She was reading a book, smiling. My heart started beating fast. I had never seen such a beautiful girl. I wanted to talk to her, but I was scared. I thought, what will I say? Will she laugh, or will she just talk? I stood there, hesitating. Then she turned her head and looked at me. Our eyes met. She smiled. My mouth went dry. I could not speak. She turned back to the book. I stood there for 5 more minutes. Then I gathered courage. I walked towards her. When I got close to her, I could not breathe. Excuse me, I said softly. She looked at me. Yes, she said in a sweet voice. Can you tell me about the book you are reading? I asked. My voice was shaking. She smiled. Yes. This is a collection of love poems, she said. I love poetry. Me too, I said quickly. She smiled more. What is your name? She asked. Emil. Emil Pereira, I said. My name is Nimali, she said. Nimali Rainasingh. We started talking. We talked about poetry. We talked about life. We talked about dreams. We talked for 1.5 hours. I did not even notice how fast time went. I have to go, she finally said. I have work at the university. Yes, I said. But Nimali? Yes. She looked at me. My heart felt like it was exploding. Can we meet again? I asked. She thought for a moment. Then she smiled. I come here every evening, she said. Let's meet again tomorrow. My heart flew. Okay, I said, happily. She walked away. I watched her until she went far. I left the library. I did not take a book, but I found something more valuable. The next day, I went to the library again. I wore my best shirt. I combed my hair. I put on new cologne. I wanted to look good. I waited for her to come. 1 hour passed. She did not come. I started feeling sad. Maybe she forgot, I thought. Maybe she won't come. But then the door opened. Nimali came in. She wore a red dress. She shone like a star. My mouth opened. She saw me, smiled. Amil. She came. Sorry, I was late. That's okay, I said. I was still waiting. We talked again. This time, we shared more. She told me about her dreams. She wants to be a teacher. She loves teaching children. I told her about my life. I like computers. I love creating new software. We matched very well. Everything felt natural. From that day, we met every day. A week passed, then a month, then 3 months. We met at the library every day. We went out for meals. We walked on the streets. We watched movies. I felt deeply for Nimali. She became my best friend. One day, we sat in the library garden. The sun was setting. The sky was pink. Everything was perfect. I looked at her. My heart beat fast. Nimali, I said. Yes. She looked at me. I have something to tell you, I said. My voice was shaking. What is it? She asked. I took a deep breath. I love you, I said. I have loved you since the first day. You are the only one who makes me happy. She looked for a moment. I thought she would say no. But then, tears came from her eyes. She was crying with happy tears. Amil, she said, I love you too. I was waiting for you to tell me. I hugged her. We kissed. That evening was unforgettable. It became the most special day of our lives. 6 months later, I asked her to marry me. We went back to the library. We stood near the shelf where we first met. I got down on one knee. Nimali, I said, you are my best friend. My love, my everything. Will you marry me? She cried and smiled. Yes, she said. Yes, yes, yes. I stood up. I spun her around. We were crying, smiling. Everyone in the library looked at us. They clapped their hands. It was a perfect moment. Now we are married. We live in a small house close to the library. She is now a teacher. I still work at the software company. But in the evenings, we go to the library. We read books together. Our first baby is now in her belly. We love reading books to him. Every morning I wake up next to her and smile. Sometimes the best things come when you are not afraid. Sometimes love starts while looking for a book. But it ends with lifelong love. True love. This is my story. This is how I met my wife.
Now it's your turn to practice. Go back to the story and pause the video after each sentence. Then repeat after me. This is called the shadowing technique. Keep practicing like this every day and your English will become clear, natural and confident. Remember, even a little practice every day makes a big difference. You will see amazing progress soon. See you next time in another English learning lesson.